Okay. So everyone come to a tall, supportive feeling seat. Whatever that looks like is fine. You might be on a chair and putting your feet on the ground. You might like to cross your legs though and kind of go up like that. You might want to be on the floor. You can stand, like be at your ease, is how my teacher says it. And roll your shoulders down and away a couple times from your ears. Give your neck more space. Next time your shoulders are down, keep them down. And imagine that you're stacking your head right on top of your spine. You're stacking your shoulders on top of your hips. Pull gently in and up on your belly organs. Really gentle squeeze or pinch of the shoulders behind you, just like 5%, not Superman pose. Okay. Arms are coming out of your shoulders. Keep your elbows bent. Hands are resting on something, the arms of your chair or your lap or your belly and your chest, whatever feels most comfortable to you. And then allow your gaze to head forward and slightly down. You might even imagine tucking your chin down and back, like you're kind of pressing your head into a wall behind you. Good. Lock your attention on something forward ahead of you that's not moving, and then consciously relax the muscles around your eyes and your jaw and your mouth. Good. And take just a second to mentally separate yourself from what you were doing and come fully now into what you are doing, which is just sitting here in a room. And start to become aware of everything that you see, whether your eyes are open or shut. Notice the shapes and the colors. Notice lights and shadows. In your mind, notice where the doors and windows are in relation to your body. Notice where the other people or objects are in relation to your body. Notice all the noises in the space. Bring your attention closer to your body. Start to notice just your own personal bubble, not just a sense of what's in front of you, but use your spidey sense, what's directly behind you too, what's directly to the sides of your body. Maybe you can sense or feel where air touches your skin versus where your clothing is touching your skin. Label how you can recognize that. Is it a temperature sensation? Is there pressure somehow? Is there a weight of the fabric or is there a texture that you sense? And then notice the weight of your body on whatever's underneath you. And 1% get heavier there. Bring awareness to your breath without changing it. Just watch your breathing coming in and out. It's okay if it's already started to change a little bit, that's natural, but don't force it to be anything different. Notice where you're feeling your breath the most today. Is it kind of low in the belly or higher in the chest? Maybe it's just not much in your body, but a lot of tickle in your throat or your nose. And then if you choose, you could start to engage with your breathing with more intention by drawing your breath in lower and deeper than normal. You might even imagine your belly kind of like getting big like a balloon down there. And then as you exhale, the balloon kind of deflates. Let the air come out of your body slower than normal. Um, it would be preferred through the nose, but if you're stuffy, just breathe out of your mouth like you're breathing through a straw so that it comes out slower. In and out like that, just a couple rounds. Again, not forcing it, allowing the breath to deepen and lengthen. You might even start noticing like stretching sensations in the ribs and the chest and the shoulders as you breathe bigger. Do one more like that. And then return to your natural passive breath. And notice if anything has changed already. Maybe it's the way your body feels, maybe the breath started to feel different, or maybe the way your mind is working. Maybe nothing. Just be aware of that. And then open your eyes if you haven't already. Look straight ahead again. Maybe the room looks a little different. The quality of the light might feel different. That's normal. If you're on a seat, kind of scoot forward towards the edge of a seat with your feet on the ground so you have more room behind you and in front of you. And remember that everything from now on is optional. The only thing that's not optional is that you breathe. And your body will force you to just keep doing that even if you don't want to. So just be here. Follow my suggestions if you wish. If you want to do something different, fine. Just be wary of your neighbors next to you. So next time you breathe in, get super, super tall through the crown of your head. Exhale, stay there in that tall feeling, but just exhale and release all of the air. Good. Inhale again for length. And this time exhale, let your right ear come towards your right shoulder. So try to keep your shoulders down. It's just allowing the weight of your head to tilt over enough that you start to notice sensation somewhere in the opposite side of your neck. Shoulders are melting down. Yes. Breathing and staying. And option to stay, or you could really gently tilt your nose down towards the ground more. And then back through the center to look forward. Maybe one more time. Really slow. Notice any emotional reaction or story in your head to my request for you to move really slow. And then inhale back through the center and exhale to the other side as you're ready. Again, shoulders are down. Yes. Head's heavy. This might feel really different on this side. So just notice what is happening without labeling it as good or bad or better or worse. Just notice sensation. And you could be still or moving your nose, tilting it down and back, but keep breathing. And inhale back to the center when you're ready. Exhale, look to the right. So this time you're turning your whole face towards the right side of the room. Be still or pretend there's a marker on your nose and draw circles in the air above your shoulder. And those could be little or big, but move slowly and with control. And really try to find your full range of motion if you're moving. Like how high up can you get your nose? How far over to the sides? How far down? Unclench your jaw, smooth out your forehead and eyebrows, keep breathing. And if you're drawing circles, pause and then draw them the other way too. Pause again. Before you come back to the center, make a kissy mouth like, and push your lips out far. Notice what you feel through the jaw and the neck. You could even kind of jut your jaw out too if you wish. Good. Release that. Inhale, come all the way back through the center. And then at your own pace, exhale to the other side. Same thing on this side. Circles or stillness. And maybe you try the kissy face on this side. And if you're drawing circles, go the other way too. Shoulders down, forehead smooth. Breathing. Maybe you pause and do the kissy face before you come back to the center. And then inhale back to the middle when you're ready. Good. Exhale, stay really tall up to the neck, and then just fold so the chin comes in. Stillness here, or you could gently rock your chin towards the right side, and then through the center and towards the left side. Don't be surprised if the two sides feel really different. Remember, that's normal, and we're not trying to force them to feel the same. We're just trying to notice both sides. Try to do the same amount of passes on each side before you come to stillness in the center. Stay tall through the spine, but keep your chin tucked down. And interlace your fingers and slide your hands towards the occipital ridge. It's the point where the base of your skull meets your neck. And there is a point in most bodies where the thumbs kind of nestle into a groove there, and you can kind of hang on pretty comfortably. And don't worry if you can't find that. Base of the skull meets the neck, that's where your thumbs are. So chin is tucked. Start to draw your elbows in closer together. They might even touch in some people in front of you. Stay tall, belly in and up. Push into your feet. Pull your pelvic muscles in like you have to pee and you can't find a bathroom. And breathe really big into the top of your body, just into the top of your back and your shoulders and your upper chest and under your armpits. Make that as big as you can in the back and to the sides of you as you breathe. Relax your face. 2 more big ones like that. Good. Next time you inhale, open your elbows out to the side, start to look ahead again. And if you feel like you're pushing your head forward, like it's making you round, just let go of your head and just keep your fingertips on your skull. Looking forward, keep your hands where they are. Inhale for length. Exhale, just dip the left elbow down towards the floor and stay for a round of breath. Hold your head so it feels really supportive. And then push into the feet, belly in and up. Inhale through the center. Exhale over to the other side. Take a breath. 1 more on each side. Follow your own cadence. When you've done the same amount on each side, come back to the center, release your hands up towards the sky, and you might look up. So turn your face and your nose up towards the sky too. Stay here. Push into your feet, belly in and up. Reach, lift the shoulders up towards your earlobes. Reach past your fingertips. Another big inhale here for as much length as you can get. And then exhale, fold forward. Really round, knees bent, arms either elbows to knees, and you can hold your head. You can let your arms dangle towards blocks or the floor or your feet. You can let your head dangle. If your head is dangling, shake your head yes. Real gentle, like a bowling ball on a string, real heavy. And then shake your head no too. Good. Option to stay or to once more bring your hands to the back of your head and apply the gentlest pressure just with the weight of your hands. If it feels okay in the neck, you could also start to gently shake the head no, side to side. Next time you inhale, roll yourself up to a tall spine with your head and shoulders coming up very last. Big roll of the shoulders at the top once or twice. As big of a range of motion as you can make it. Good. And then let your hands rest. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Gaze is forward. Once again, push your head down and back into that wall behind you so you can feel as tall as possible. And notice anything that's left over so far. Good. Okay, you can stay seated or you can stand for this next part. Take your right arm and just let it dangle out of your shoulder so gravity is taking over for you. And then look down at your thumb or your thumbnail, that's fine. And you're going to make a huge circle with your arm and you're going to follow your thumb with your gaze. So if you want to watch the first time you can, I'll demonstrate. You go forward, still watching your thumb, go up and then back behind you, watching your thumb the whole time. Hand comes back down towards the floor. And do that 3 times on each side. You might also try to inhale as you lift and exhale as you lower, so you're matching up your breath with your movement. But if that feels too complicated, don't worry about it. You can always breathe at a different pace. After you've done 3 in one direction, pause at the bottom and do 3 in the opposite direction. So if that was clockwise, now do counterclockwise. After you've done 3 in both directions, pause, let your hand rest by your side or on your lap, and then do the other side too. So left hand, big circle. Watch your thumb. Notice where you feel it the most in your body. Is it in your neck or your shoulder? Is it in the muscles in your back that help you twist? Where are you feeling it? Just notice. 3 one way, 3 counterclockwise as well. And then let your hands come down when you're done. Take a rest. Notice what is left over on that side. You might even like compare the 2 sides in your mind and see how they're feeling according to the other side. Good. Okay, inhale your arms out to a big T shape. Exhale, bring your right arm across your chest. Left hand is going to kind of hook. I like to grab with my elbow, but you can just grab with your hand either way and apply gentle pressure. So still pull your right shoulder down away from your ear, like you're pressing it away, and pull in with the strength of your left hand or arm to create a sensation on the outside of the shoulder. If you wish, if your neck has nothing to say about it, you could gently lean your head away towards the left. And then inhale your head back to the center, open your arms to a big T shape, and exhale, close other side. So left arm comes across the chest, pull the shoulder down and away. Use your right hand or arm to squeeze inwards. Maybe if your neck's okay with it, you lean your head gently away. Notice how it changes it. And then inhale, head back to the center first. Open your arms, pull your chest up, look up towards the sky, and exhale, come to neutral with your hands down. Good. Let's do one more for the shoulders and kind of upper back area too. So I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing here. So bring your hands either to like invisible back pockets, like shove them in your blue jeans kind of feeling, Okay, this might be a lot, and you could work on squeezing the elbows towards each other behind you. Okay, stay or keep that squeezing feeling with the elbows and draw the fingers to interlace behind you, and you work towards straighter arms so you can kind of pull down on the shoulders. Stay or interlace the fists to make one big fist, and again, working towards straightening the arms, which will pull more on the shoulders. Shoulders down, faces smooth, breathing deep. One more big breath. And then release. You can roll your shoulders again if you want. I know that can create a lot of heat for some people, me included. And then shoulders are heavy down away from the ears. Take a breath. Notice what's left over. Good. Take your hands together in front of your face and rub them vigorously to make a lot of heat. And once they're hot, cup your hands on the outsides of your eyebrows, or you can cover your eyes completely if you're comfortable with that. Notice the sensation of heat and darkness, what that creates as a reaction inside your body and your nervous system or your mind. Good. And then rub your hands together one more time. And place your hands now around your ears and your jaw muscles. You can let as much sound in or out as you wish. Good. Start to massage your jaw with your fingers. Don't go too crazy, especially if it's sore. But this jaw muscle area can contribute a lot to neck and tension, headache, soreness types of feelings. Good. And then massage your temples. You can close your eyes or keep them open. Massage your whole head. Some people too like the scratching feeling, like dig your nails a little bit in and kind of scratch around your scalp. Rub the sides of your neck up towards your head, like you're trying to create a pedestal with your hands and take the weight of your head off your neck temporarily. Maybe gently tug on your earlobes, one at a time or both at the same time. And then rest your hands in your lap again. Scoot all the way back in your chair so you feel something behind you helping to hold you up as well. Arms are heavy in your lap. Gaze is forward. Eyelids are heavy. Jaw is soft. And let's just, in service of the head, neck, and jaw and shoulder area, let's do lion's pose again. And if you don't remember, I'll show you one more time. But the goal is to open your jaw as wide as you can, as big as you can. And you use the muscle of your tongue to stick out, not just forward, but down. You're kind of using the muscle of the tongue to open your jaw even more. And in my body, it creates like a pretty intense feeling, like a sensation. So, and I have TMJ and it clicks and it gives me tension, headaches, and all this stuff. This really helps me. If you hate it, don't do it. It's fine. But it's helped my body. So gaze is forward, eyes are soft, jaw is super soft to start. And then let your jaw open. And then tongue out and down, push it open. It's okay if you make a funny face. Hold for a few breaths. Really push, 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 push. And then release. Let everything come back to neutral, but stay very soft. Maybe you swallow, coat your tongue in saliva in the bottom of your mouth to tell your nervous system that it's okay to approach a meditative state of mind. Re-engage with that tall spine. Let your gaze lock ahead of you at something that's not moving. And see if you can soften and get heavier like 1% more everywhere. Your hands, your feet, your gaze, your attention, your mindset. And if you wish, for the last couple minutes, you can follow along with me in a short guided body scan meditation. But a reminder that this end couple minutes of class is the perfect opportunity to involve your spiritual practice, a prayer, an affirmation, anything that brings you comfort or that you're working on in yourself now. This is the time that I would tell you to bring it in. So ignore me if you wish, or bring all of your attention now to the tips of your toes. You don't have to move them or find anything in particular. Just notice what's there or not there. And then sense the bottoms of your feet and the tops of your feet. Notice your ankles. Notice your lower legs. Notice your knees, the outsides and the insides. Notice your upper legs. Notice your hips. Notice your buttocks. Notice your pelvis. Notice your belly. Notice your low back. Notice your upper back. Notice your chest. Notice your shoulders. Notice your upper arms. Notice your elbows. Notice your lower arms. Notice your wrists, the backs of your hands, palms of your hands. Notice all of your fingertips. Notice your throat. Notice your neck, the back of your head, the top of your head. Notice your forehead. Notice your temples. Notice your ears. Notice your jaw. Notice your cheeks. Notice your chin. Notice your lips. Notice your teeth. Notice your tongue. Notice your nose. Right eyelid. Left eyelid. Right eyebrow. Left eyebrow. Notice the space between your eyebrows. Now that you've scanned your whole body one piece at a time, notice your whole body together as one big piece. Good. Now let go of that. Bring attention again to your body's weight on whatever's underneath you. And notice your breathing in and out without changing it. I'll invite you to bring your hands together in a prayer-like position with your thumbs touching your chest, or you can stack your hands here, whatever feels better. And look down or bow down towards your heart and your hands. And this motion is in gratitude of yourself. So as best you can, give yourself a sincere thank you just for showing up. We all know that sometimes that's 90% of the work, and everything else is just practice. And remember, you have a body, but you're not just your body. You have a mind, but you're not just your thoughts. And you have emotions, but you're not just your feelings. When you're ready, let your hands come down. Your eyes can flutter open and up. And class is over. Now get back to work. Everyone have a good day. Let me turn off the recording and you can ask questions or bring up anything that came up for you.
Sorry, good.